tried it with a tinted visor?
It would reflect too badly. But yeah, in the past I have. So, yep. This is day 2. We're just riding along Brighton Boardwalk, I guess, or Brighton something. Getting a laugh, that's funny, they're like, big laughs from them.
He wants to race.
He's not, he's just joking. He wants to see you go fast. Nobody in an average car would be stupid enough to want to race. Either that or he's laughing at the fact there's 2 guys on one bike. They're just jealous is what they are. It's just, you know, it's amazing, you know, like, it's amazing how much you, I don't know, like, it's amazing how much you understand things as you get older, you know, like, when someone in a car is, like, laughing, going vroom, 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 and stuff like that, they're jealous. It's as simple as that. There's no other reason to do that. If they, you know, like, if they didn't like motorcycles, then they wouldn't even look at the motorcycle. Okay, they wouldn't pay attention to it. If you know, if someone doesn't like motorcycles and they pull up beside a motorcycle, they're not even going to notice it. They're not even going to notice the color or look at it. They'll just ignore it. So the fact that they're giving us attention shows that they're interested in motorcycles. And then they start making fun of the motorcycle, like if they start giving the motorcycle attention in an insultive manner, that's jealousy. There's like no other definition. There's no other possibility. Why would you? You know, it doesn't make sense. Unless it was like unless it was like an utter piece of crap, like a pink motorcycle that was half broken down, then they might look at you and laugh, and it wouldn't be. But he's riding a very expensive motorcycle. I think it's like possibly the most expensive motorcycle that Kawasaki makes. So there's nothing to laugh about. Speaking of jealousy, I saw, you know, there's someone who's on my forums quite a bit, and he hangs out sometimes in my chat box and stuff. But it's getting annoying. Almost every time I like go onto the chat box or go onto the forums and see him writing something, if it's about me, it's insultive. And it's like, you know, it's like any time, you know, I talked to him about it one time, and I said, you know, why do you put me down so much, man? Like, you hang out on my forums and you hang out, you know, and I understand it. He's not really a fan of mine, but he likes the motorcycle community that I've built. So, or that's come together around me. So he's kind of like using me for my community without actually liking me, which is fine, you know, like I can't kick somebody out of my forum for not liking me, you know, but for him to actually go around and write negative things about me on a regular basis, it's like everyone that I've talked to said that's jealousy, you know, like it's why, you know, like, and he was recently criticizing, police or something. Ah, yeah, leave them on. Well, that's only one complaint out of hundreds. You know, evidently Britons don't do this. In Canada and America, everyone rides their motorcycles with their high beams on during the day. If you put your lows on, you're in the minority. But evidently in Britain, that's not something they do here. So he just had another motorcyclist yell at him, letting him know that his high beams are on. But the fact that it drew their attention so much that they felt it necessary to yell at him should cause them to realize, wow, if it so drastically altered my perception of the road that it drew me straight to his lights and focused on them and made me yell, and that's a safety feature, you know, like anything that makes him that noticeable or more noticeable is safety. And yeah, maybe it'll annoy the odd person, but maybe it'll also save him from dying. So, you know, and if the lights are too bright, hey, don't fucking look at them. You know, just don't look directly at them. If you're not looking directly at them, they're not going to blind you, especially not in the middle of the day. So, yeah. So what was that last topic? Oh, jealousy, yeah. So recently I did a video talking about live video and how they screwed everyone over by posting up their private videos and whatnot. And I saw him, the same guy recently on my chat box, and he's like, oh, why is he whining, you know? He said something like, they didn't, you know, it wasn't a personal attack against him, it happened to everybody. I never said it was a personal attack. I never once, if you watch, go watch the fucking video again where I talk about it. I say it, I know that it happened to everyone. I know that, I'm pretty sure I specifically in the video, I know it wasn't intentional, and I know it happened to everyone because right away I went on and asked other people, did it happen to you too? Did it happen to you too? Because I was wondering, did someone like hack my account? No, I know no one hacked my account. I know it wasn't intentional. But the point still remains that they still fucked me, okay? It doesn't matter if it's intentional or unintentional, I still got fucked. And they should have still apologized. Or they never made any type of apology, you know? And it fucked me possibly more than anyone else because I had specifically put up a bunch of videos that were very private and etc., etc. Anyway, so it still fucked me more, okay? You know, and if Joe Blow has some private video and it becomes public for 5 fucking hours, who gives a fuck? No one's going to click on his profile in those 5 hours anyways. You know, my videos in the few hours they were switched from private to public got over 100 views each. So yeah, it definitely fucked me the most, okay? And I never ever said that it was intentional. I never said it was, you know, like, and he's going, and then, oh, this was another thing he said was, he goes, and he goes, this wouldn't even be a problem to begin with if he didn't hide from the camera. So now he's like calling me a fucking coward. It's like, you fucking idiot. Like, first of all, that's like, it's just part of my More Death 13 character, you know, or I shouldn't say character because I'm about as real as it gets, but it's part of the More Death 13 persona or style or whatnot, the whole hiding from the camera. There was actually a time where I had a survey on one of my sites saying, do you want me to make a video showing my face? And I was willing to, you know, I'm like, you know, I was getting bored of not showing my face. And people responded with, no, don't. It's cool that you don't. That adds to your videos. It makes them better. You know, okay, so I'm like, okay, if that's what the people who watch my videos want, then I'll stick with it. And then that was actually advice that I got when I first started video blogging. I remember I got a message from a guy once, a long time ago, like 2 years ago, back up before I even knew about live video, when I was only on YouTube. And the guy wrote to me and he said, goes, More Death 13, I really like your vlogs, blah, blah, blah. And let me give you one piece of advice. Never show your face. You know, and the guy doesn't know me. He doesn't think I'm ugly. He's not trying to insult me. He's just saying, it's working for you. It's cool that you don't. Don't ever do it. Don't ever just, you know, 3 months online go, a video where I show my face. Some people do that. I've seen that. There's other video bloggers who, for like their first 50 videos, don't show their face. And then they make a video where, I'm going to show my face. Dun, dun, dun. You can't do that. Even if I was going to show my face, I don't think I'd put, I'm going to show my face in the title of the video. I think I would just make a normal video, and at some point in the video, I would just be like, oh yeah, by the way, this is what I look like. You know, like, you can't. It's not like, dun, 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 this is what I look like. What-ah! You know, like, give me a break. And I'm fairly talkative today. So yeah, so anyways, yeah, you know, like, and even if let's say let's give this guy on my forums the benefit of the doubt and say that he's not jealous, okay? Okay, you're not jealous, fine, you're not jealous. But you should be intelligent enough to figure out that you look it, okay? Every time you put me down and say bad things about me behind my back, you look very, very, very jealous, you know, and everyone who you talk to comes back to me and says, yeah, this guy on your forums, he's saying bad things about you, but it's obvious that he's just jealous, and I'm like, yeah, well, he claims he's not, and maybe he's not, but yeah, I know how it looks that way. So, you know, it's just like, but why did this all start? Oh yeah, because somebody laughed at us. But, yeah. So that's my vlog for the day.